What if you have never truly walked alone, not even in your quietest moments? What if, from your very first breath, an invisible presence had been assigned to guard your steps, whisper warnings to your heart, and protect the flame of your spirit? Today, we travel across continents, myths, and ages to uncover an ancient truth shared by nearly all of humanity. The belief in guardian angels. Since the earliest civilizations, human beings have lifted their eyes to the sky not only to admire the stars, but to seek companionship. On clay tablets, sacred scrolls, forgotten temples, and in oral traditions, the same idea always emerges. We are not alone, beings of light, protective spirits, messengers between worlds, guardians of the soul. They are called by many names, yet they share the same purpose: to watch, to guide, and to protect. Today, we walk together through ancient and modern cultures to understand how different peoples envisioned these invisible guardians, and what this reveals about our own spiritual journey. In Jewish tradition, angels are not merely symbols. They are real spiritual intelligences, created to serve as bridges between the divine and humanity. Texts of the Talmud teach that every person walks accompanied by two angels, one on the right and one on the left, one witnessing good deeds and the other observing failures. Above them, there is also a personal angel, assigned at birth, entrusted with protecting the body and, above all, the soul. In Kabbalah, this angel is connected to the person's true spiritual name, vibrating in harmony with their mission in this lifetime. It is not only physical protection, it is spiritual direction. In Christianity, guardian angels become intimate and close figures. Jesus teaches that their angels continually behold the face of the Father. Here, the angel is not distant, but silent and constant. For centuries, monks, saints, and mystics have spoken of inner guidance, sudden warnings, and unexplained escapes from danger. The traditional prayer to the guardian angel describes 4 sacred functions: to enlighten the mind, protect the body, guide decisions, and lead the soul. In Islam, angels are beings of pure light, created before humanity. 2 of them accompany each person: the Kiraman Katibin, the noble scribes, one recording good deeds, and the other recording wrong actions. There are also protective angels, known as the Mu'aqibat, who take turns day and night guarding a person from unseen dangers until divine destiny allows what has been decreed. Here, protection is part of cosmic order, and nothing happens without celestial witnesses. Long before modern religions, the Persians spoke of the Fravasis, personal guardian spirits who existed before physical birth and continue after death. They are not merely protectors, but celestial versions of the human being, the purest form of the soul. They inspire courage, protect in battle, strengthen the mind, and guide the spirit beyond death. Here, the angel is not another being. It is you, in your eternal form. For the Greeks, every person was born accompanied by a daemon, not an evil demon, but a guiding spirit. Socrates claimed he heard his daimon whenever he was about to make a mistake. He said it never told him what to do, only what not to do. The daimon was the mediator between gods and humans, the guardian of destiny, the invisible compass of conscience. The Romans called this spirit the genius for men and the Juno for women. It was honored on birthdays, received offerings, and protected the home, character, and personal mission. It represented the inner fire that sustained identity. In Egypt, It was believed that each person possessed multiple spiritual components, such as the CAA, the BA, and the OC. Priests described protective entities that accompanied the soul during life, and especially during the journey after death. The Book of the Dead speaks of spiritual guides who lead the human heart through invisible realms. In ancient India, the Devas were not only distant gods, but subtle intelligences who protected families, cities, and individuals. Each person could have a guardian spirit connected to their karma and their dharma, their sacred purpose. Here, the angel does not prevent every foe, but ensures that every foe teaches. Although Buddhism avoids the idea of a creator, it speaks of the Dharmapalas, protectors of the spiritual path, who ward off mental distractions and strengthen inner discipline. They are forces that watch over consciousness itself. Among native peoples of the Americas, Africa, and Siberia, we find guardian spirits in the form of animals, such as the wolf, the eagle, the bear, and the serpent. They accompany individuals from childhood dreams, offering protection, healing, and wisdom. Here, the angel wears feathers, claws, and wind, yet fulfills the same role, guarding the path of the soul. In Afro-descendant religions, each person is born under the protection of an orisha and ancestral spirits who defend, warn, correct, and strengthen them. These are angels rooted in the earth, in memory, and in blood, separated by oceans, languages, and centuries. All cultures reach the same conclusion. Human consciousness does not walk alone. There is always something beside us, watching, guarding, and whispering. The name changes, but the presence remains. Perhaps you have felt it. A chill without explanation, a delay that avoided an accident, a persistent intuition, a warning dream, a silent voice telling you not to go. Perhaps it was not coincidence. Perhaps it was your guardian, not to control your destiny, but to remind you who you are. Guardian angels do not spare us from pain, but they prevent us from losing our soul within it. They live in the subtle space between thought and choice, between fear and courage, between falling and learning. While you breathe, something breathes with you. While you hesitate, something watches. While you walk, something walks as well. And when the world becomes too loud, the angel may speak more softly, but never leaves. If this journey awakens something within you, walk with us. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and continue exploring the mysteries between the visible and invisible worlds. The sacred journey continues.